Hey, hello, bonjour from Paris. Just had an amazing photo shoot. I'm so excited to show you guys these new photos. I wanted to talk about something that has really been on my mind lately, and it's a huge shift that I had when it comes to investing. And I noticed before I would always come from this place of desperation when I was signing up for things. Like, I felt like if I didn't sign up for this thing, then my business would not evolve. And I noticed whenever I got in this state of, if I don't sign up for this, if I don't buy this, my energy around it is so negative and like in this desperate state, and it's really, really, really disempowering, because ultimately we have all the tools, everything we need to succeed. Of course, it's important to hire out help when you need it, but when you're making a decision that's coming from a place of like, if I don't sign up for this, I'm screwed, or my business is not going to evolve, or I'm not going to figure it out, or my life is going to crumble. I've noticed that those are the times when they're not the best buying decisions, and I usually end up I'm left kind of feeling empty or frustrated in the program because it wasn't really the right program or coach or mentor or whatever in the first place. So the biggest shift I've had lately is now when I invest and I buy things, I come from this place of inspiration. Like, how inspired, how excited, how much do I desire to do this program, not because I need it, but just because I want it. Like, I can't even put into words how much this shift has changed everything in my life in the past year. 2017 was really a year of frustration and struggle for me, and I kept, investing in these programs thinking like, this is it. If I just invest in this, then I'll have the key to success. And so I ended up signing up for this like money mentality makeover, this money mindset program. And it's like, I have a really high wealth consciousness, but I wasn't making the sale, so I just like, agonized over just like signing up for this program, which was like $2,000. And I mean, the program was helpful, but it really wasn't my key to success. It got me to the next step, yes. Then when I hit another wall, I paid $700 for a 1-hour Facebook ads consult. And same thing, I was coming from this state of like, I need to get my Facebook ads up and running, so I'm just going to outsource this and hire someone that like I think I can trust, and pay $700 for an hour, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. And nothing in that, everything that I was taught in that hour, like I already knew myself. I already could have figured it out from like different resources that I already purchased, or just, mastering it myself. So I kind of felt like, have you ever had this feeling where like you are just basically throwing money out the window? That was kind of the impression that I had. Just like, picture opening the window and just like throwing wads of cash out the window. That's kind of what it felt like. Then in the spring, I was like, okay, hit another wall. Like, what program do I need? Like, what's the missing key? What's the thing that I'm missing? So I signed up for another program, and I was like, it was very like shallow, and just, it ended up digging a deeper hole than I already was in. And I realized like I am powerful and strong enough as is. I have the strategy, I have the mindset, and I don't need to keep throwing money at these things thinking like, if I invest in this, then this is going to be my ticket to success. And the reason why I got caught up in this frame of mind is because I was comparing my journey to other people's journeys, because I thought, well, they're, you know, making all this money in 90 days, or they're throwing around like these different terms, and it's just like the reality was that things just take time, and I was on my own path, and everything is a stepping stone. And so while I don't really regret my purchases, because I think I learned some really hard life lessons, it's kind of like school of life, or like life taxes. It's like when you make a wrong investment, like you still learn something. So yeah, this is just, you know, I wanted to like leave you off with this. When you're making a decision to invest in yourself, are you coming from a state of like, if I like, am I desperate? Like, do I need this to succeed, or do I truly desire to work with this person, or learn these things, or implement these things? So my best decisions I've ever made in my business and my life is when I've made these decisions coming from an inspired and empowered place. So that's what I want to leave you with. Wishing you a wonderful week, and I can't wait to show these new photos, me, Brittany 2.0, really embodying and stepping into the next level me. So let me know your takeaway from this video. Have you been making decisions from a disempowered state or an empowered state? Okay, bisous from Paris. Ciao, ciao. I'm back in a different setting. So, you know when you record a video and then you're thinking about it after, and you're like, damn, I didn't say this, or I forgot to say this, or like the most important point you forget. So here's what I wanted to say. Here's one thing I noticed. Hold on, the camera's getting a little shaky here. I signed up for this amazing program with Aislinn Walton, shout out, called, okay, we're stepping over a woo line here, called Orgasmic Manifesting. And it was all about like healing your sacral and heart chakra, and manifesting and desires, and stepping into your feminine energy and balancing your masculine energy. It was so, so, so cool. And when I signed up for it, I wasn't like in this, like, you know, this desperate state of like, I'm suffering. Like, you know, a lot of like marketing messages out there are like, find their pain point, what's the urgency around it? And I think in some cases that can be relevant, but I think it also can kind of like borderline fall into this like weird manipulation, like disempowered thing. And so, you know, when you come from a place of like genuine curiosity and openness to learn, no pressure, just like really being fully present and learning and implementing and like basking in that learning experience. And, you know, a lot of people say like that's how you market, is like touch on their pain points. And it's like, we're not always suffering. You know, sometimes we want joy in our life. We want a different approach to things. And so what was cool for me about this program in particular is that because I am a creative, because I'm an artist, a lot of that comes from my sacral chakra, because that's where you give birth, that's where you birth a project. And so really, you know, learning how to master that energy so I can really show up and serve my clients, and know how to kind of calibrate my energy and know like my ebb and flow process. I mean, yes, I hit road bumps along the way, but it's not like I'm dying of pain and like I need this or I can't succeed. So I'm just really taking a stand for not marketing our message in that way. So I know a lot of people won't agree with this, but I don't know. That's what makes me different. So signing off for real, and check out some of these snapshots from the photo shoot I just did. Okay. Bisous for real this time. Ciao.